up, YouTube? Abe again, coming to you today from Lexington, Nebraska. I'm actually sitting at a little truck stop, little cool truck stop actually, Sinclair here, right off of I-80, and I'm about a quarter mile down the road from my pickup tomorrow at 6 p.m. at a Tyson plant. I actually do have some downtime right now because I only have 34 minutes left on my 70-hour clock, so kind of sucks, but it's a good problem to have because I've been running my ass off. And it's a little short run because I only cap about 5.5 hours tomorrow. Going to Emporia, Kansas, something like that, somewhere down in Kansas. And actually, I was just contacted by a subscriber. His name was Nicholas Rowley, and he had a lot of problems with the companies he's with. And a particular problem that a lot of drivers have actually with their companies. His problem is he wasn't getting any miles. He actually told me this week he's only got about 700 miles, so that sucks. However, he was a little bit concerned because he's only got a few months of experience, and he didn't want to look like the asshole new driver with the company. Which is total crap. If a company's not running you, you need to stand up for yourself, you need to push back, and you need to demand some miles. Because it doesn't matter if you have 3 months or 3 years of experience. We're all out here sacrificing time away from our family and friends, living out of truck stops, so we deserve to be ran. Doesn't matter what your experience level is, you definitely deserve to be ran. So I was just giving them some advice that I'll share with you guys to try to get some more miles out of your company. First off, definitely always try talking to your dispatcher. He's obviously the key. He can make you or break you. And if he's cool, he'll realize that he overlooked you or put you on the back burner, forgot about you, whatever the case is. He'll start running you. Now, a lot of us know that's not always the case. A lot of us think we have asshole dispatchers, which is the case from time to time, but we as drivers often also forget that our dispatchers have a difficult job. You'll see a lot of dispatchers, especially with the mega carriers. These dispatchers have a lot of drivers that they're trying to look after and give loads to. So can be times where you're overlooked for stuff or just plain forgotten about. So if that happens, definitely contact him. You got to be annoying about it. Definitely call him on the phone. Nick told me that his particular company was, we're always telling him, don't call. Use the Qualcomm. We're too busy. We got too many phone calls coming in. Use your Qualcomm. Don't call us. Well, me personally, I think that's bullshit. And they said the same thing over at Warner to me. And there was a couple months there where, right when I got off of reefers with Warner and went over to the dry van division, there was a good couple of months where I had the same problem. And that's Warner's big thing too, is, don't call in because we have so many drivers calling us for more important things than your problems. Just use the Qualcomm. Well, if you use the Qualcomm, you tell them, hey, there's a problem, I need some miles, hook me up. And they still ignore you, blow up their phone. Be annoying as you can. Get in their face, get in their ear. Tell them, hey, here, I have a problem. You need to help me out. I'm not making any money. And if that doesn't work, you're still getting put off. You need to go over your dispatcher's head. And some of us are real lucky where we can actually talk to planners. And if you have the opportunity or chance to talk to your planner, do that before you talk to your dispatcher, because ultimately your planner is the one that actually gives you the run or sets you up with your series of runs, or so if you can talk to your planner, that's even better than your dispatcher. But most drivers don't have that opportunity. So if your dispatcher's not working out and you can't talk to a planner, go over your dispatcher's head and talk to your dispatcher's manager. And if that doesn't work, go over his head, talk to, an operations manager. And keep working your way up the chain until somebody listens to you. Because these companies aren't stupid. Whether they're small companies or big companies, there's a driver shortage out here, and they all want drivers. They don't want to lose drivers. However, there's people within the company, things that go unseen and unheard, and the driver ultimately gets screwed over by not getting any miles. So definitely try to work your way up to the chain until someone listens to you. And if you've talked to everyone that you could possibly talk to, you've stuck it out as long as you can, you're only getting 700,000 miles a week, it might be time for a change. And if you have the luxury of having a little bit of experience under your belt, you guys know you could pretty much write your ticket. You can go wherever you'd like. Start calling companies, take your pick. However, if you only have several months of experience, you don't have that many options. However, you do have some options. Like Nick, he's not with a mega carrier, none. He's with a bit of a smaller company. But to everyone with a few months of experience, there's enough mega carriers out there. You're going to want to take a chance. If, like I said, if you're not getting miles, you're not making money, you've done everything in your power to get miles and make money, and it's not working out, it's time for a change. You're going to need to go to a different company. Like Nick, I actually suggested that he try Warner. And he actually thought I left Warner on bad terms. And I don't know if that's a general consensus of you guys watching my videos, but that's not really the case. I left Warner with a bad taste in my mouth, but I left on good terms. And like I said, I'm not going to hate on the company. I wouldn't have, and Nick actually said, but everything I've seen is Warner's the worst company to work for. Well, I don't think I'm a very stupid driver, which means I wouldn't have stayed there for 3 years if I wasn't making any money. So I did suggest Nick go check out Warner, because they would take him. He's been driving for 3 months, and they would definitely give him a shot. Assuming that he's got no accidents or no DUIs or felonies or any of that stuff that most companies look at. So even you guys with a little less experience, if you don't like, if you're with Swift, try Warner. If you're with Warner, try Swift. If one of those aren't an option, try Schneider, try CR England, try Covenant, try one of those training companies. There's a lot of companies that'll take you with little to no experience. You guys do have some options. Not as many options as you will after a couple years of experience, but you do have options. So that's the route you guys need to be taking if you're not getting miles. Also, Nick said he was kind of worried about contacting his company and pushing for miles because he didn't want to seem like the asshole brand new driver in the company. That doesn't matter. You need miles. You need to survive out there. It doesn't matter how it makes you look. Even if you piss somebody off along the way, it's better than you bringing home $100 paychecks. So somebody in that company should understand that 700 to 1,000 miles a week is okay for you to get pissed off at. It's justified, and they'll understand your anger. So definitely you guys are going to need to push. So that's definitely the route you guys need to be taking if you're not getting any miles. Work your way chain of command and do everything you can possible. Be annoying, be in their face, be in their ear. Do whatever you got to do. It's actually some of these big carriers. I think some of the smaller ones too actually have a driver relations number you can call and talk to someone within driver relations. I know with Warner, if I had a problem that my dispatcher or someone couldn't take care of, I'd contact driver relations, tell them about it, and if it was a real problem, driver relations would take care of it. So that's the advice I give you guys looking to get some more miles, think you're getting mistreated or forgotten about or pushed off. So definitely go that route. Don't just flip out right away and leave. Try to make it work with the company that you have, especially if you used to like it and the miles have dwindled off, or just try to make your company work out for you. So, and also, Nick was texting me. He actually sent me a picture, which totally made my day. He's driving around a Kenworth T700, and it was the first time I saw the inside of one. Not the whole inside, but right over the driver's head in the compartments here. The T700 has 4 compartments, and on each one of the compartments he put "Run hard, get paid" in his compartments. That was awesome. He said it was his motivation to remind him of why he was out there, to provide a decent life for his wife and his daughter. So I appreciate that, Nick, for sharing that with me. That totally made my day. So I think I'll cut the video here, and thank you guys for watching, and subscribe if you're not already, like and comment and all that good stuff. And until next time, run hard, get paid, guys.